Boys, today we are back, and in today's video I am going to be going over my UFC 327 predictions. The fights are this Saturday. I'm hyped. It's the best card of 2026 pay-per-view wise, easily, and just card in general. I'm excited for the card. There's only like a few shitty matchups on this card, and we're going to start out with one of them. Charles Radke versus Francisco Prado. Both of these guys are nobodies. People like Radke because what he says on the mic. In my opinion, he's fucking annoying. And just says shit for clicks. But he is a decent fighter, and I think he will TKO Francisco Prado, who just isn't good at fighting. He's not a good fighter. Charles Radke has somewhat, some resemblance of skill. I think he lost his last fight out, but other than that, he's been looking decent. I think he got knocked out last fight, or he knocked someone out. I don't know. Who gives a shit about this fight? This is one of the worst fights on the card. But I'm going Charles Radke by second round TKO over Francisco Prado, who's not UFC level. Neither of these guys are UFC level, but Radke, has shown a little bit of talent. People just like him and hype him up because of his mic skills, and they're not even skills. He sucks. Moving on. Kelvin the Fridge Gastelum versus Vicente Luque at middleweight. That's going to be crazy to see. Vicente Luque, he's not the biggest 170er, so seeing him move up to middleweight is a little bit scary, especially with his chin nowadays. Vicente Luque doesn't have the best chin. Every time Vicente Luque fights, I just think of like the fucking Jeff Neal situation where he like fucking put a brain like hemorrhage in his fucking brain. So that's a little scary, especially going up against a guy like Kelvin Gastelum who hits really hard. And I'm going to go Kelvin Gastelum in this fight. I think he's going to win. I think he's going to finish Vicente Luque. I say second or third round TKO. I think he finishes Vicente Luque. I think he knocks him out. I think he probably knocks him out cold too, not even just like a TKO. I think Kelvin Gastelum's going to find the chin of Vicente Luque. Now, Vicente might not have, as many chin problems because he's fighting at 185, but it's a harder hitter in Gastelum. Gastelum still hits really hard. Had a close fight with Joe Pyfer, and that second and third round was piecing up Joe Pyfer. Almost beat Joe Pyfer, so that's pretty impressive. But, the big question here is Kelvin Gastelum going to make weight? Probably not. If he doesn't make weight, I think the UFC is probably just going to cut him, honestly. And he'll be fighting on like fucking Karate Combat, PFL, MVP, Dirty Boxing, like some shit like that next fight. So this is Kelvin Gastelum's last fight in the UFC, probably, if he doesn't make weight, which I don't think. I'm going to also predict that he does not make weight. That will factor into my full card predictions and my win-loss record. I'm just kidding. But I'm predicting Kelvin Gastelum to miss weight and then to TKO Vicente Luque in the third round. Gastelum hits too hard. Vicente doesn't have a chin at this stage of his career, and he's not that good. He's had some shitty performances. And yeah, give me Kelvin Gastelum by third round TKO. Moving on. Chris Taco Padilla versus Marquel Maderos. This is another shitty fight on the card. Chris Padilla is actually, I think he's 3-0 or 2-0 in the UFC, so he's a nice little prospect, Taco Padilla. But in my opinion, he's not that impressive. He hasn't fought the greatest level guys. He's not that impressive to me. Like when I think of, coming up contenders in lightweight, I don't think of Chris Padilla. I think of like other guys. I can't name them off the top of the dome right now because it's late and I worked all day. But Chris Padilla, I think he's 3-0 in the UFC. Marquel Maderos, don't know much about him. He's 11-1. I think he fought someone... I know he won his last fight. I can't remember against who. I think it was against like a decent name too. I think he knocked him out too. I don't know. Give me Chris Taco Padilla. Not going to spend too much time on this one because I don't really... Taco Padilla, he's 3-0 in the UFC and he's going to win. I don't know. Let's look at the stats. I don't remember shit about either of these guys. I know Taco Padilla. He's fought in the Apex. I'm pretty sure all three of his fights. He's got a 5-inch reach advantage. I think he can mix in grappling too. I don't know. Fuck it. Give me Chris Padilla by 29-28 decision. Moving on. Tatiana Suarez versus Lupi Godinez. This is another easy fight for Tatiana Suarez. I think she's going to win. I think she's going to win by 30-27 domination on the ground. I don't think she'll get a finish over Lupi Godinez. Lupi Godinez is tough, but she just doesn't have the takedown. She doesn't have the takedown defense to keep up with Tatiana Suarez, who is somewhat high level with the takedowns. I'm pretty sure she had a close fight with whoever she fought last. Can't remember. Was it Amanda Lemos? It was someone. She lost to Zhang Weili and then came back and beat someone. I think it was Amanda Lemos. I'm not too sure because who really cares? But Tatiana Suarez is probably going to win this fight, and I'm going to pick her by 30-27. Just dominant on the ground, gets like 12 minutes of control time, and pretty dull, but she wins and looks dominant, and probably fights for the belt next. Strawweight. Who's the women's strawweight champion? Mackenzie Dern? Probably Zhang and Dern are going to run it back, and then if Dern wins, then I'd just run Suarez versus Dern. If Wei Li wins, then I don't know, the division's cooked because she's going to fucking lap everyone else. Moving on, Mateusz Gamrot versus Esteban Ribovics. Now, I'm picking Mateusz Gamrot. I'm picking Mateusz Gamrot to win this fight. Am I scared? Yes, but at the same time, Esteban Ribovics, like, is he even that good? I'm actually going to click on his profile here. And just go over because he has fought absolutely nobody's. I'm picking Mateusz Gamrot, bro. Look at this guy's record. Lost to Lok Rajabov, horrible loss. TKO Terrence McKinney, that's his best win. A win over Daniel Zellhuber, we're finding out is not that good, especially a split decision. It was a banger fight. Lost to Nasrat Hakparas by split decision. In a fight a lot of people thought he won. That fight was also a banger. And then beat Elves Brenner by decision. Like, I'm sorry. I can't trust this guy to beat Mateusz Gamrot, a guy that was just in there with my GOAT Charles Oliveira. We did slime him out. We did show levels in the grappling, but this dude Gamrot's been fighting the top, the cream of the crop of the lightweight division for years. Has a win over Arman Sarukian. I know, controversial, but I love MMA math, so I'm gonna say that. And I think he ragdolls Esteban Ribovics. Now, do I think Ribovics drops Gamrot? Potentially. I don't know. I don't think Ribovics is that good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Ribovics is that good. I don't even think he's gonna knock down Gamrot, who gets knocked down by a fucking gust of wind. So, I don't think Ribovics knocks him down. I think Gamrot shows levels. I think he goes out there in 30-27 Esteban Ribovics. I'm sorry. It's going to be boring. It's not going to be the best. It's going to be a lot of, up against the fence. It's going to be a lot of clinch work. It's going to be a lot of, takedown attempts by Gamrot. I think vintage Gamrot comes out here and looks great. I think he puts on a dominant performance over Esteban Ribovics, who I don't know why he's getting this fight. Because he KO'd Terrence McKinney in 30 seconds because he's a fun fighter. Like, what warrants him getting the number 8 guy in the lightweight rankings? They just hate Gamrot that much that they're giving him this guy, which is crazy to me. But I think Gamrot's going to 30-27 Esteban Ribovics here. Show levels. Ribovics hasn't fought the level of competition Gamrot is and has faced, so I think Gamrot's going to make it look easy. 30-27 by Gamrot. Gets back in the win column and looks great after my boy Charles just did him dirty in Rio, but. Moving on, Kevin Holland versus Randy Brown. I'm picking Randy Brown, bro. Sorry, I'm done picking Kevin Holland. There's no way I'm picking Kevin Holland in a fight in 2026. The guy's so unreliable. The guy is so fucking unpredictable. Sometimes he looks great. Sometimes he looks shit. In his last 2 fights, he's looked absolutely terrible against Mike Mallet and against Daniel Rodriguez. How are you losing to Daniel Rodriguez in 2025? How are you getting fucking wobbled and chicken-legged against fucking every round against him? I'll never know that. How do you fumble the finish in the 3rd round against Daniel Rodriguez? I don't know. And then the Mike Mallet fight, sure, he get kicked in the balls, but then he just complained about it the entire fight and didn't try to just fight through it. He's such a complainer, bro. It's honestly so frustrating, watching Kevin Holland. I used to be a big fan of Kevin Holland. Now, I could give it. What's the saying? Give or take. I could go without him. I don't know. Whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. He just annoys the shit out of me nowadays. So I'm going Randy Brown. Although he did just get slammed out by Gabriel Bonfim, literally bad slammed out. And then he protested an early stoppage after he was clearly out and just hit his head on the canvas, and that was what woke him up. Even though he did just get slammed out like that, I think he beats Kevin Holland. And I'm going to predict this is a boring fucking tit-for-tat, leg kick at range, fucking jab, Volkanovski fest for 3 rounds. And give me Randy Brown by 29-28 split decision over Kevin Holland. I think he just, does enough. Both of these guys fight to lose and not fight to win, so... I mean, Kevin Holland sometimes goes out. Actually, he doesn't. He just tit-for-tats on the outside and fucking makes it boring. So give me Randy Brown by 29-28 split decision. I think he gets it done over Kevin Holland. The crowd's mad. The crowd thinks it's a robbery. People, think Kevin Holland won. But I think Randy Brown edges it 29-28 in a pretty boring-ass fight. I see a lot of people saying this fight, oh my God, this fight's going to be fucking amazing. No. These guys are Volkanovski maxers. They sit on the outside. They leg kick. They jab. They throw one big power shot around. And they're mad when they lose a close decision. So give me Randy Brown 29-28 split decision. Moving on, Aaron Pico versus Patricio Pitbull. What is this matchup, bro? Y'all couldn't have made this matchup in Bellator fucking 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Why are we getting this on a UFC? Why is this the featured fucking fight on UFC, bro? Genuinely. Please, someone explain to me why this is the featured fight. I don't understand it. But in my opinion, Aaron Pico is going to win. Aaron Pico will win this fight. Patricio Pitbull is not good. He does not have enough power. He does not have enough volume. He does not have enough anything to go out there and finish Aaron Pico. Now, with that being said, Lerone Murphy, no volume, no power, doesn't throw enough, pitter-pat shots, and he somehow slammed out Aaron Pico. So I mean, I don't know. Can Pitbull do it? Yes. Pico looked good in that Murphy fight, going for takedowns, just being like an absolute fucking bat out of hell. He's way younger. Pitbull's old. He kind of sucks. Like, I don't know. I just see Pico winning this fight. Do I think... give me Pico round... I almost just said round 1. Give me Pico round 2 sub. And he doesn't even go for submissions. I don't know. This fight's so hard to predict, bro. Fuck, what do I go with? I feel like there's no way Pico wins and goes to a decision, right? He's either getting finished or he finishes his opponent. Pitbull is tough. Does Pitbull even have a good chin? Like, I don't know. What are these fucking Bellator scrubs doing on my screen right now for the fucking UFC featured prelim, bro? Like, genuinely, what the fuck's going on? I don't know. Give me Aaron Pico round 2 TKO. I don't know. That's probably not going to happen. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen in this fight. Genuinely a toss-up 50-50. Pico's younger. Pitbull has no power, bro. Like, I can't trust him to knock out Pico, can I? Does Pitbull have jiu-jitsu? I don't know. I'm not a fucking Bellator B-leaguer fucking watcher. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Give me Pico round 2 TKO. I don't know. That's the most unpredictable fight in the UFC history. I'm sorry, it is. Moving on. Cub Swanson versus Nate Landwehr. This is Cub Swanson's retirement fight. This one's also like a tough fight to pick. Fuck, these are tough, man. Give me... I want to pick Nate the Train, but I think Cub Swanson's going to probably find a good shot and beat him, sadly. Give me Cub Swanson round 2 TKO. I want Nate the Train to win. I'm a Nate the Train fan. He's fucking crazy. He goes out there and scraps. That's what I love. He's great on the mic. But I think Cub Swanson probably is a little bit more technical. And it's his retirement fight. And he's probably going to go out there and try to win. And he's probably just going to land a shot on Nate Landwehr. Nate Landwehr has no chin. Let's be real. He has absolutely zero chin. Cub Swanson at this age probably doesn't have a good chin either. But can Nate, land something crispy that takes out Cub Swanson? Probably not. So I'm going to go Cub Swanson round 2 TKO over Nate Landwehr. Probably with something like straight down the pipe. Drops Nate Landwehr and then finishes with ground and pound. Which sucks because I am a Nate Landwehr fan. I want him to win. But give me Cub Swanson in his retirement fight. He's just slicker on the feet. And I think Nate Landwehr has just absolutely zero chin. So sadly, give me Cub Swanson. Moving on, the fucking funniest fight of all time. This one's going to end in a cartoon fucking knockout finish. Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. Give me Johnny Walker, man. Fuck it. I'm sorry. I'm not picking Dominic Reyes. I don't understand the hype of Dominic Reyes. I don't understand why people love him so much. He's so mid to me. And yes, I didn't watch the fucking John Jones fight. I wasn't watching MMA at that time. I came around like fucking 8 months later. All right. I wasn't there for the fucking Dominic Reyes beat John Jones fight, which, like, close fights aren't robberies. I don't know. Everyone says he beats him. I never even seen the fight, so how would I know? But I don't understand the glaze people give Dominic Reyes. He had like a few decent wins against like Dustin Jacoby and like fucking Krylov. I think that was it, right? Or did he get one more? He might have got one more in there, but I think that was it. And then he got slammed out by Alberg easily in a round. Like, this guy's so overrated. Johnny Walker looked great in that Zhang Mingyang fight. Granted, it is Zhang Mingyang, who's not that good, we found out. But I think Johnny Walker is just going to make it crazy. Dominic Reyes isn't that good. Maybe this is a dumbass pick by me. In my mind, I'm thinking this is like stupid and Dominic Reyes is going to be just crisper on the feet and not land something. But I think the wildness of Johnny Walker, I think he might catch him like a fucking jumping knee, fucking just, I don't know. I think Johnny Walker is going to go out there and be crazy. And I don't think Dominic Reyes can hang with that shit. I think Dominic Reyes needs a clean fight from the other guy, like a not guy that, comes forward and pressures for him to win. So give me Johnny Walker by first round TKO, land something insane on Dominic Reyes and gets a highlight victory. Moving on, the most undeserved fucking jump up the rankings of all time, the most meaningless fight of all time. Curtis Blades is going to go out there and just murder Josh Hokett, like genuinely. And not like actually kill him. I mean like beat him up badly when I say that. I hope I don't get demonetized or anything. I mean, I don't make money off these videos, but anyway. Curtis Blades is going to go out there and smoke Josh Hokett, bro. This fight's not going to be close. This fight isn't this is just insane fucking work by the UFC. Why the fuck is Josh Hokett getting a top 5 opponent after beating Toucans? Genuinely. Someone explain that to me, fucking please. It makes no fucking sense. And this pisses me off. But I'm actually happy because I am a big fan of Curtis Blades. I do fuck with Curtis Blades heavy, so I hope he does win, and I think he will win by first round TKO. I'm sorry, what the fuck is Josh Hokett doing here, bro? This is the dumbest UFC matchmaking of all fucking time. It pisses me off. Why are we not getting Blades versus fucking Waldo Cortez? Why are we not getting Blades versus fucking Volkov? Have they already fought? I don't even know. Blades versus Pavlovich too. Like, why the fuck is Hokit getting the shot? And Hokit is so annoying too. I'm sorry, I can't stand the fucking American, like, fucking fake Colby Covington shit. He's just not authentic. It's not real. He just fucking puts on shit for fucking cameras. It's so fucking annoying. And I see a lot of people in my comments, like, saying that shit I do is for, like, fucking, like that Nate Diaz video I made, saying I'm just looking for attention. No, I'm a genuine guy. This is how I feel. I fucking dislike Josh Hokit. He's annoying. He does shit for cameras. He talks shit in fucking disrespectful ways. So he's probably going to say some disrespectful shit to fucking Blades, and everyone's going to fucking start, like, fall in love with him because, like, fucking free speech and shit. But I hope Curtis Blades goes out there and just fucking whoops this dude's ass. And I think he's going to do it in the first round. All Josh Hokit has is fucking takedowns. And you're not taking down Curtis Blades. Sorry. Curtis Blades is the best heavyweight wrestler of all time, probably, other than Cain Velasquez. You're just not taking down Curtis Blades, and that's the only thing you have. You have no striking. I think Blades dusts him up on the feet in a round. Curtis Blades by round 1 fucking TKO. Let's go, Blades. Fucking get rid of this punk. Moving on. Easy first round TKO too. Curtis Blades is going to make that shit look fucking light. Easily. Let's fucking go, Curtis. Moving on. Hold on. Moving on. Paulo Costa versus Azamat Murzakanov. Already made a video about this on my channel. Check it out. It was from yesterday. Paulo Costa is going to win this fight 29-28. He's going to beat Azamat Murzakanov. Murzakanov has not fought anybody in this fucking sport. Sorry. Beating Justin Jacoby. Going life and death with Dustin Jacoby after he breaks your arm. And it probably should finish you, but has 0 IQ and shot for a takedown and didn't go for a finish when he had you wobbled up against the fence. I'm sorry. Like, you beating fucking Alonzo Menifield, you beating Alexander Rakic, the most overrated ranked fighter of all time, that does not do shit for me. Give me Paulo Costa to whoop on Azamat Murzakanov and win by decision. Murzakonov's not going to KO Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa has a great chin. Murzakonov's not going to do anything on the feet that's going to scare Paulo Costa. I'm sorry. He's just not. He's just not. Paulo Costa is not going to be weight drained at 185. He's going to be big, strong at 205. I wouldn't be surprised if Costa gets a finish. Now, Costa doesn't really have the punching power he used to. He's kind of more hesitant, although he looked great in that Kopylov fight. If he fought like he fought Kopylov, he's going to destroy Murzakanov, which I think that's what he's going to do. And I think he goes out there, slams the fucking body kicks. Murzakonov's a southpaw. That back leg kick is going to be wide open for Paulo Costa. Throw up head kicks too. I think Paulo Costa is going to murk this dude, Murzakanov, maybe 30-27. But I'm going to put my official prediction for 29-28. Paulo Costa fucking masterclass in like round 1 and 3, maybe 1 and 2, and then loses the third because he's a little gassed out because he weighs 205. But I think Paulo Costa is going to put on a great performance and take Murzakonov's because Murzakanov is not that good to me. He's got punching power, but with a granite chin like Costa, there's no way you're getting him out of there. So, and he's a little overrated. Hasn't fought anybody in the UFC. So give me Paulo Costa to beat Azamat Murzakanov 29-28. Moving on, main event of the evening. My second favorite fighter. Although he doesn't come close to Charles Oliveira, I fuck with Yuri heavily. I fuck with his fights. He's like the ultimate He's like the ultimate, like my favorite fighter. Goes out there for scraps all times, goes for finishes all times, never goes to a decision. And I think it's no different. I think he's going to beat Carlos Ulberg. I'm going to pick Jiri Prochazka by round 3 or round 2 TKO or knockout or just straight cold KO over Carlos Ulberg. He's going to do it. What is Carlos Ulberg going to do to Jiri Prochazka? Why did I just say his name like that? To Jiri Prochazka. Yes, Carlos Ulberg is, dominant leg kicker and counterpuncher. That is literally tailor-made to beat Yuri. So I am a little scared, but Carlos Ulberg, if Yuri can get inside on Carlos Ulberg early, it's going to be fucking over quick. I'm scared Carlos is going to chew up Yuri's leg, but I think Yuri's tough enough to just fight through leg kicks. Like, he's not going to be fazed by the leg kicks. I am scared that Carlos is just going to chop his fucking leg. Oh my God, in that first round. Fuck. Please do not let this boring motherfucker become champion, man. And I fuck with Ulberg too. He seems like a nice guy, but his fighting style is just a little boring. But if Yuri can get inside and pressure Carlos Ulberg does not do good when he's pressured. And I think Yuri can just make it fucking wild. And Yuri makes it wild against guys like Khalil. Khalil can't fucking, win a fight when he's getting pressured and when crazy shit's coming at him. Jamal Hill, same way. If Yuri can get inside on Carlos Ulberg, make it crazy, fucking land big shots, I think he murks Carlos Ulberg. It's just that question if he can. If Carlos Ulberg comes out there, lands a few shots on Yuri, does Carlos Ulberg have the power to knock out Yuri cold? Hopefully fucking not. I'm praying fucking no. I could see Yuri maybe getting dropped in this fight with a counter shot. Fucking, I don't know. I think, oh my God, I'm not gonna lie. Carlos Ulberg might just fucking take out this dude's leg in round 1 and then just fucking piece him up. but I'm going to trust in my boy Yuri. I'm going with my heart, not with my head. Give me Yuri by round 2 TKO. Makes it, or round 2 TKO. Makes it crazy, fucking lands some wild shit, pressures Carlos Solberg up against the fence, and just starts fucking teeing the fuck off on him. Carlos Solberg can't defend. He's like Izzy. He's shitty up against the cage, can't deal with pressure. Jiri Prochazka gets the belt back, round 2 TKO. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. What do you think of my picks? Let me know in the comments. Peace.